Yay, welcome back all to another Pilferpup live art stream here on YouTube. So we're continuing what we left off with the last 2-3 times, which was like the Sonic fan art for the movie trailer, and also because it's pretty cool. I like Sonic, and it's like a similar style to mine, sort of, kind of that cartoony Western meets Eastern animation style. Very, very nice, simplified characters. So we're just practicing, having some fun, and coming up with ideas and making it really silly and kind of like action-y. For the enjoyment of the piece. So let's let some people know and then get some music started, and we'll jump right into it, and it'll be a pretty good time, like always, full of silly moments that you guys, oh, it's ridiculous. All right, let's have some fun. I have to mute myself when I start the video. Welcome! It's Aloria! Woo! And Benjamin Button. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. The thumbnail for this one's really nice. What is my good dudes? What is good, my dudes? What is good, my dudes? What is my good dudes? How are you doing, Aloria? Yeah, we need to finish the line art of some of this. I want those thick lines, those thick boy lines. I'll give them a 5 pixel. And then we'll do this. Critique time, JK lol. Oh, I'm not feeling so silly today. Oh, I'm considering quitting YouTube because of the 2020. What? What are the 2020 changes? Please explain. I mean, maybe we should both go to Twitch, right? I heard somebody else talking about it, and I didn't know, like, what it was necessarily saying. You should Discord chat sometimes so I can catch you up. It's not good. Oof. Definitely. Please do. Yeah, you'll definitely have to let me know. That sucks. We can Discord chat in a bit or after stream or whenever you're comfortable doing so. Let me know when you have time and we can do a voice chat. It's going to hit your channel pretty hard. Have you gotten the prompt to change your settings? No, I haven't. We can Discord now if you like. I mean, got nothing against it. If you're comfortable doing so. We can do it after stream. Okay, sounds good. Sounds so good. What time are you ending tonight? Either at 1 or 2 hours. So for you, at like 9, I guess. If that's not too late. We will definitely have to find a new avenue then, which might not be a bad thing. Maybe we should go to Twitch. I think there's more opportunities there anyways. The only reason I was staying on YouTube is because it catalogs my videos, and then I was gonna make like video content eventually. That's something that I was gonna message my friend about tonight. Is I'm gonna give someone a job to just take my content, edit it, and make it like 8 to 15 minute videos. But it sounds like that's no longer gonna be an option. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Cool. I appreciate you having the no on this information, the inside, because somebody, Esterbrook, another artist, she runs like a whole school thing. She was talking about it on her live stream today, and I just missed it. But I was like, oh, I didn't think it would be something that necessarily has to do with something that I would run into. But I guess it is, which is too bad. I'm just trying to get my stream out there. But now it sounds like that's not even going to be possible. I didn't hear anything about it. All I heard was that like they're enforcing new systems or something. Alright, see you, Loria. Thanks for joining, friend. Player Hazarabando. I said hello. Hello. Anbanorobodoru. I gotta give him pecs. I'm just kidding. Don't give Sonic pecs. Brute Boy Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. Amy Rose. Wow. I'm making each character, the further back they go, the smaller the pixels are for their brush. I should do some like values or some like line art, something, whatever that word is. I don't even remember what I was referencing. I'm sorry. I love something. You're like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Wow. Please tell me more. You're like, you don't say. Chinese dragon. Do you think they have real life dragons in China, or is that just a myth? You have a cute little nose. I love something. I gotta edit Celsia Pilbert. Alright, see you later, Unbannable. Thanks for joining, friend. Bree! Oh no, it does need to get smaller. The handle for her hammer. Because it needs to go from like larger to smaller to get that correct perspective. Something like that. There we go. Yas. Check your messages at end of stream. Wow, what's on my messages at end of stream? Did you start playing Stir Wars? Strewas? I released it until the end of the night. Oh, okay. Wow, what's on my messages at the end of the stream? What do you need? It's not bad. What do you need? What do you want? I'm just kidding. No, it's fine. Why does it have to be bad? Why you have to be mad? It's just game. Oof. There you go. I don't know if I necessarily even like this style of like these thick lines, but whatever, it's fine. I like these thin lines right here. Those look nice. Oof. Agreed. Yeah, I know. Star Wars doesn't come out until like much later. It comes out at like midnight or something, or maybe like in like a few hours. I presume that's what you were talking about when you said, I got something to show you. No! My computer's lagging. Oof. Yeah. I think hers go up around here. Yeah. Her shoes are like a little weird. I need a reference for her. They're kind of weird. They go like this. Oh yeah, it's up here. And make this foot way smaller. There we go. Now it looks like it's going into the background. There we go. That'll make him, I think, a 3 pixel as well. I think only them two will be the 2 pixels. Which I think his line art's already like pretty nice, so I'm just gonna leave it. And Tails is pretty good too, I'll just clean it up a little bit. Maybe I can go over it. Get some nice, like, clean... It's pretty perfect though. Noise. Not bad. Yes. Uganda Knuckles, no! Why? Why? Why for you do? You feel king? I had a dinner, super sandwich, tomato, onion, avocado, extra lettuce, and smashed beans. Smashed beans on a sandwich. King of sandwiches. Oh my gosh. I feel like a king of sandwiches. Those questions don't let me sleep. Sandwich, yellow mustard sandwich, or cheese sandwich? What is a yellow mustard sandwich? I'd say a cheese sandwich. That would make the most sense to me. And then the head looks fine. Oh, the hand I need to fix. I'm straight up gonna post like, to celebrate Disney Plus, I drew their most famous cartoon. That song's great, but we're gonna move on to a different one. And also, I'm on like the side of the screen. We'll do this song, Rooftop Run. It's great. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. That looks really good. Hey, that's pretty good. Actually, I kind of like it. Maybe... There we go. Cream! No! I should have done better line art for her so that I could keep it, but oh well. Time to make it up as I go. I think her nose is like, yeah, like right there. Welcome! Sorry that I'm like on half of the screen. Sonic songs. Yes, Sonic songs. Don't let me sleep. You want a sandwich? I can make you one. Thanks, zombie. A cheese sandwich? I just had a ton of pizza, so probably not tonight. Thank you, though. Thanks, zombie. Zombie! There we go. Oh, that's really cute looking. There we go. I don't like the thick lines for him or Amy. I'll probably end up changing them. Heavy eye rolling. Isn't Cream a warthog? Isn't that what race she is? Her animal type is a guinea pig. It's a locust. I need to go parade the next Wednesday and I need to do a pyramid and my arms are so weak. I need to push up 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can. Yes, you can, zombie. You just gotta try it every single day until it works. Meow. It's your boy, girl. What do you think, Matthew? Matthew? Is this your favorite Disney character? This is Bugs Bunny, right? This is what Bugs Bunny looks like. I like him. Meow. Buy me a new computer, Matthew. I need a new computer. Yeah. Hands down favorite Disney character. I'm pretty sure her feet are like that. I need to look up Cream. Cream Hedgehog is her name. I don't know what her last name is. Oh, she does have just short boots. Short shoes. That makes it easier for me. This is what I get when I look up Cream Hedgehog. That's great. Nani? The world. The world. Way better than Shrek. Shrek is best Disney character. To be fair, Shrek is designed and animated by the original Disney animators, or some of them. You need to make that into a new character. Cream the rabbit. Oh, she's a rabbit. Wait, somebody once told me though. The world Jeru Papu! Hello, friend. These look like Jello Pop's characters. I'm gonna get rid of Sonic and Amy over here, sadly. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the originals, sadly. Boop! That's much better. Oof. Does she have sleeves on her dress? She does not. She actually has like a similar outfit to Lyria. Interesting. Oof. I think this leg needs to be better. And then this hand as well. Blah, 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 blah. It's Rui! Hello, Louie. How are you doing, friend? Oh my gosh, like Pilfer is totally streaming. No way. Hey guys, Louie is here. You gotta have a cool pose, Louie. Louie the spaghetti. It's Louie Bambooey. Ay, Bambooey. No. Can't figure out a good position for her feet. So I might put her behind someone so I don't have to draw them. Because she is going back this way. Nice. Bow now. Nice. Where's my head at? There it is. It's your girl, Crayon. Was that my Blizzard downloader? Time to close that thing. Get out of here. Nobody's got time for that. Nice. With a big bushy tail that he uses to paint with. Wait, what? If Pilfer was a Sonic character, Pilfer the dog? Puppers the dog? No, it would be Belly Rub the dog. Nah, he'd be Pilfer the G-Force hamster. No, Louie, why? Amy is Sakura, or Sakura is Amy. Yeah, basically they're the exact same archetype. Just the tsundere with no real personality. Although you have to be careful because some people really like Amy for some reason. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I need a reference for Amy. Amy Gross. Just a second. There we go. No, so gross. I'm reading too much into it now. I need to just copy the line art and then call it a day. Honestly, drawing the Supreme Four is gonna be hard. I can't draw Xander Shakadaru. Xander Shakadaru. Let me see. Xander. No. Oh my gosh, literally the same song. What about this one? What's Windmill Isle? That's fine. I like this classy. It's classy music. Oh, this guy looks cool. Xander Cage. He's got fire in his eyes. This guy looks pretty cool. I need to do more cool anime poses like that. What does he have on his... Oh, it's his belt. That's interesting. Right here, I thought that this was part of his finger, but it's not. Interesting. He looks cool. What is Supreme 4? Sounds like a pizza topping. It's like there's pepperoni topping, and then there's like you can have like large 2 topping pizza, then there's like 3 cheese or like 3 meat, and then there's the Supreme 4. Supreme 4, you have to do your JoJo pose. Well, in the anime. That's funny. Let's see Amy Rose. She does have 3. Okay, just making sure. Interesting. There are Louis, Shu, Zach, and Xander. Xander. I think it was fine the way it was before I changed again. There you go. Cool. I really like this song. It's pretty fun. I just wish the games were reflective as like good and fun as the music. When someone say boy, always I remember Kratos boy. Louis Shiosagi is best boy. Back, welcome back, Aloria. Always a pleasure, friend. Always a pleasure, friend. Friend, it is always a pleasure. Welcome back, friend. Hello again, friend. Friend. It's like an NPC that has like all these different quotes. Hello. Oh, this is a good song. You're like, stop, get some help. Pilfer, please. Hello. Aloria senpai. Aloria is sensei. The grand sensei, Alorina. I want to draw that. Like a master teacher. Grand Sensei Alorinari. It's like the final boss. Amy Rose. I slay things with my sarcasm. You and me both. You just never. Well, Pilfer likes saying friends a lot. He might have friend zoned a lot of people. So real talk. Time out, real talk. So when I was working at Nega Pilfer, Pilfer as a final boss, I'd have horns. When I was working at one of my previous jobs, there was this girl, and she's like, hey Justin, because obviously my name's Justin. She's like, hey Justin, you know that I like you, right? And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm just being a nice guy. And she's like, no, I like you. I'm like, oh well, thank you, I appreciate that. And she's like, why don't you like me? And I was like, I do like you. She's like, no, why don't you like me? And I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for someone special. Just shut her down so hard. I didn't mean it like to be rude or like I was trying to be like, oh no, I'm not interested in you. I was just saying it like it was just like quick conversation. Pilfer would hit things with different cheery poses. Yeah, and impressions. Yeah, I know. I shut her down so hard. She's just like, dang. I'm like, no, I don't mean like that. I'm just waiting for someone who... I know, exactly. I'm so, like, I felt so bad. I was like, no, I'm just waiting for someone who piques my interest. It wasn't meant to be like a rude boy type deal. But of course, that's how it came out, so I was just like, dang, feels bad. Not as bad as her, though, apparently. And this is why Pilferpup doesn't currently have a girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Such a savage. That's like real true story though. It's like I feel so bad still. Nah, she was cool though. I don't think it would have worked out anyways. Pilfer is too snazzy for you. Do I need to lady explain why that isn't cool? No, I think wait, what? You can't say that in any good way. Sorry, you don't pique my interest. I'm sorry. I was just a boy. I didn't know any better. Oh, let's not get into that. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean it like that, but I guess it doesn't matter. I think I'm a little bit more polite than that now, or more like I don't know. I mean, that stuff, it all went over my head, alright? And as Matthew knows, my last girlfriend was a tsundere, so that's like a whole nother... a whole nother situation. I've definitely crushed some guys unintentionally. Yes, thank you. It's unintentional. That's what I mean. I still feel terrible about it. Right. Because you're not... It just becomes like awkward all of a sudden. You're like, that's not what I was intending. I was just saying sorry. No, thank you. Basically. Leaving X's everywhere he goes. No, why do I feel like Wilbur could be Scott Pilgrim? Oh my gosh, it's true. It's so true. It's also hard when the other person sets you up to crush them. Although it did leave like a pretty bad like taste in my mouth for like over-explaining, which makes things even more awkward. Because I'm like trying to make sure that there's not an awkward situation, and by trying to make sure it's not awkward, it becomes awkward, and then you're trying to pull the awkward back, and then it becomes like more. That was one of my friends that I used to have. Is like our entire time together was just like me like being normal, and then her being like having like kind of like a, what's the word, like she would have like a socially awkward like response, and I'd be like, oh no, like let me over explain to make sure this isn't what I meant, and then it would seem like that's what I meant, and then it would become like super awkward from that. So we don't hang out anymore because there's no comfortable way to be around that person. Yeah. It's like jungle music going on here. Oh my gosh, maybe she liked you and didn't know how to bring it up. I had that happen with a friend in high school. It's possible. Me and another acquaintance of ours discussed that concept, but I don't know. I'd feel bad if that was the case. Just special enough, she would have known how. Oh my gosh, I like this conversation. Maybe it'll fix some ideas in my head of like how to correctly approach someone about not breaking their heart. Cause that, oh my gosh, yes, oh my gosh. So real talk again. This is a little bit more playful and like kind of like built up to you. So me and this person, I won't say like how we know each other, but we went to their birthday. I don't think she'll find her way to the stream anyways to like find this specific episode. I don't think she takes enough interest in like my art stuff to do that. But we went to, for one of her birthdays, we met up at like this restaurant, and it was me and like one of our mutual friends and then two of her friends, and like she was supposed to meet this guy that like she was interested in at this like birthday event at this like restaurant in like this nice part of town. And so to me it was pretty obvious that she was like interested for like a long time, but I was like, you know, based on our situation, we probably shouldn't go out, and I'm not really in a place where I want to like devote time to a relationship because I don't have that like time right now. So I just let it like settle in the back for a while. So we're both drinking, right? And all our friends are, because it's like a nice restaurant, whatever, it's birthday. And so we're talking about how like good everyone looks, and I can't remember how it came up, but I was like, I wish you would stop going after me, because that ship's never gonna sail. And she's like, wow, well I'm glad you said it, because then I'll stop trying. And it was like kind of playful, but it was a little too like too exaggerated. And my friend's just like, oh, big mood. Oh my gosh. We were oh my gosh, because we were drinking. Oh no. Two on the nose. Well, I think it was necessary, and this was like the best situation for that to have happened, because it was playful enough that it wasn't rude, because she also responded in like a playful way, but it was also like, dang, that's like savage, but also it was like she needed to stop chasing something that she wasn't gonna get, and there was no like appropriate way to say this isn't gonna happen. Well, this is why drunk pilfer is illegal. It's true. There's no barriers. One of my friends, Kelly, he's seen me without my filters on, because if I don't sleep enough or if I drink, my filters are gone, and whatever comes up in my head I say, and it's like, it doesn't matter like how edgy it is, I'll say it. Here's another situation. We were at we were meeting Steven Silver, the creator of Kim Possible, and the meet started at 6 a.m. and it went to like 3 p.m. I didn't get any sleep because he stayed over, and whenever somebody's staying over, I can't sleep, because I'm like, oh, do they have enough of this? Do they need that? Like, are they okay? Should I turn off more lights? It's a whole thing. And then because there's somebody new, I have to like acclimate to that, them being in like the room, like staying over. So we go to this like art thing, and like there's all these students around the auditorium, and we're sitting there, and we're just like chatting it up, talking about different cartoons, and like Steven Silver's bringing up these like different cartoons, and He talks about Steven Universe, and my buddy loves Steven Universe, and apparently the guy next to me loves Steven Universe, but we didn't choose where we sat. We just sat wherever, and this guy's sitting like right next to us, and I kept calling it Cringe Universe, and for one thing, like, my filter was off, and I was like basically biting my friend all morning because I was like cranky, no coffee, no food. This thing was like 8 hours long, and I was done. This is like 4 hours in, and I kept calling it Cringe Universe, and the dude next to me was just so triggered by the end of like this thing, and every time I opened my mouth, he was just like, oh my gosh. And like I knew it was triggering him, and I kept pushing until he just got up and like flipped his table and walked away, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not allowed to go anywhere if I haven't slept. This is not cool. Oh, this was a while ago. But now whenever we bring that story up, we start busting up. Oh my gosh. Pilfer, we can't take you anywhere. This music's pretty good. What is this from? Oh, this is also from Sonic. Maybe you should talk stuff out before you go out and socialize. I do kind of have a dark side. It's like I guess when I want to be like entertained and like I'm bored in the situation, I'll like create chaos. Like that's what they say at work too. They're like, Justin, you're an agent of darkness. You're like the modern day Loki. Take note cards, because I'll just bring up topics that get people to like go at each other, and I just sit there and I'm like, oh yeah, oh interesting. And it's like controversial topics, and it's like I won't be a part of it, but I'll like just nudge the right people in the right direction to get them to start talking about it. Oh, it's delicious. He'll wear an earpiece and everyone weighs in before he responds. Why do you enjoy disruption? I don't know. I guess humans are just too easy to like freak out over stuff that doesn't even matter. I'm sure I'm over-exaggerating a lot of these stories, but even still, it's like So you enjoy the power of manipulation? Hey, I usually use it for good. No, I know what you're talking about. That's not one of my my traps are usually revolve around validation, not control, because there's validation, control, and comfort. Those are the three like major traps of humanity. But mine are validation, not control. My brothers are control. That's for sure. That's better. Arrested, you're super into being polite and enforce that on your channel. Yeah, under that is a lever of chaos and disorder. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I do love chaos and disorder, but that's also because that's like what I grew up in. Not from me. So it's like the natural order, I guess. It makes me wonder. Who are you? It is something that I've worked on. And hopefully I'll get less enjoyment out of. No, I don't think that'll happen. His hands are so extreme. This one's gotta be like this. There we go, like that. This is the kind of stuff that led me into studying psychology. Same. You're like, where does this stem from? I want to know the truth. There you go. Ugh. Amy's line art I knew was going to be like one of the harder ones to do. Just got a lot more detail on her outfit. It's kind of opposite. Chaos makes me super uncomfortable. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The side of my hand picked up the lead of the paper and now I'm drawing is all around. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I like things calm and predictable to a fault. That makes sense. So it's pretty understandable. Do you know what personality type you are? I'm an ENFP. If that means anything to you. Which I think it does because you said you studied psychology. INFP. Interesting. That makes sense why we get along well together. Most of my best friends are like my best friends are INFPs. It drives me insane because you never say what you're thinking, and then I have to like pull it out of you, and it's like I don't want to babysit all day trying to get just like a response. Yeah, see, exactly. Matthew is an INFJ. Happy but guy, but a guy. I've gotten better with that. Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I take pride in my judger. That's fine. I appreciate the judgment side of you too. If I think people are interested, I don't mind sharing. But that's the thing is, like, I don't think people necessarily say when they are interested. Or maybe they do. I don't know. You INFJs just drive me nuts. Oh. This is a really good song. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it a square. Just a second. There we go. I can get rid of this. Actually, at work, I'm an INFJ, but privately I'm an INFP. Oh, interesting. Plus, I'm honest, polite, but honest. I don't mince words, as you well know. And I appreciate that about you. I really do. This is a good song too. Yeah. Put a little knacks on it, like broken pieces. Make this a little bit. Oh. Some might think my honesty is sarcastic or trolling, though. Fair enough. This is looking really good. It's a little too detailed, I think, for what I'm trying to do, but that's fine. This was just meant to be like a silly piece, and then it turned into like a whole illustration. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just, it's whatever. Maybe when they draw lizard characters, maybe. Wait, what? Oh, because of the tongue, the sack tongue. Heavy eye rolling. Well, I appreciate your personality / sense of humor, friend. Friend. It sounded pretty sarcastic in itself. Oops. Right about there. Is this the right size? Yeah. This is a fun song. Louis, do you like Sonic? Who's your favorite Sonic character? I feel like Louis likes Sonic a lot. Also, I really appreciate you guys hanging out on stream with me. I don't really go for the lowbrow humor too much, but that got me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. I was busting up. Every time I look at it now, I just think, like, ugh. No Silver. Oh, you also like Silver? Cool. Never got to play Sonic. Oh. But you know of the characters. They're pretty iconic. Amy's pretty cool. I gave Tails muscles. I need to give him just like sticks for legs. Why can't you erase this? Oh, I can. Yeah, I was busting up over that too. Every time I see the tongue, I think I just said that. I think like, oh my gosh. Me neither, I just saw gameplays, right? I think this leg should come back a little bit. I did like that exaggerated kind of like spacing of it over here. But I think it does need to be a little bit closer, yeah. Because I'm old. We didn't have gameplay videos. Oh, I know. If you didn't know how to beat a game, then you just didn't beat that game. I know how that is. Oops. This is Amy. Amy! Amy the Hedgehog! What's Sonic's last name? Is it the Hedgehog? It's Sonic Hedgehog. That's his full name. Oh yeah, she has these like boots that go like this. This is a Chinese song going on here. I did play Sonic 06, but I didn't know what to do, so I said to my cousin, "Why do you own this game?" I love it. Why do you own this game? That's pretty funny. I also bought, so I was straight up gonna buy an Xbox 360 for that game, and I ended up getting an Xbox 360 for DJ Hero and I think like Halo Reach or something. Those were the two games that I really wanted. I eventually got Sonic 06 after hearing it was bad and like there was Game Grumps, blah blah. And obviously it's not very good, sadly, because it looked cool. I mean, I like Final Fantasy and I like Sonic, so I was like, put those two puppies together and we might get something cool. No, I was very wrong, sadly. It's just gonna be a lot smaller too. It's gonna be like here. A little bit higher, like here. Well, this music isn't too bad. I'm gonna get my ice cream. Be right back. Ooh, Hazurabando just got home with ice cream. Oh, nice. Very nice. What a nice suru husbando. I did play Sonic. Oh yeah. Mr. Pilfer, can you grade my drawings when you have time? I might not finish it today, but I'll give you what I have when it's time. Alright, I was gonna look at them right now if you had it ready. I would have been more than happy to check it out. Oh wow, it's already been an hour and 40 minutes. Yes. How are you doing, Matthew? Thanks for sticking around and hanging out in my stream, friend. I really appreciate it. I think that's why I consider you one of my best friends, is because, like, it might not actually be important to you, but it's important to me, and so you make it important to you, and that means more than anything, right? I don't have it ready, but when it's time, give me a holler. Yeah. Oh. Give you a holler. You mean you give me a holler. You just send it to me and then I'll send you a nice critique, or we can do it on the next video. I'll probably not stream tomorrow or even Saturday maybe. We'll see. I can't really ever say for sure. Like, I didn't know if I was going to stream today. I mean, I'd like to stream every single day because I feel like that's the best way for us all to learn at a steady pace. Haloska. Eggman Land. What's the song? This is an interesting song. Does it get better? Not necessarily. We'll do Crisis City. Can we do Kingdom Valley? Let's do... What is it? Oh yeah, Civil War Country. This song's pretty fun. Scoots Magoots. My friend's asking, why are the thumbnails finished why are the characters finished in your thumbnail but not on stream? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, I literally just like line art them out and like throw a color on them and make like a nice pristine thumbnail and send it out. And he's like, but all that hard work and progress. And I'm like, yeah, that's the process of making the thumbnail. It's like, I gotta actually make the art like correct for like the finished product. But it's true. It is just to get like people interested and like at least have something there for them to be like, oh, it's gonna be about this. Actually, that's pretty nice right there. Dang, that's really nice. That's really good. A little twisted, but it's whatever. Blah, 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 blah. There we go, that's much better. Brum, 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 brum. How'd your raid go this week, Matthew? Chrono. Oh, Chrono. I need Sonic's real face. The new movie actually looks like really nice, really good. Oh, it is just a little bit of a cheek right here. There we go. Group cleared Hades. I cleared it before them. The fight is fun but long. Wow. He's like, yeah, I'm cool. What are you gonna do about it? Ugh, different Hades than you're thinking, Louis. SC is starting to get in the mindset of just throwing all the mechanics at the same time and figuring out what order to clear them in. We went into Ultimate Alexander and just wow, it's gonna be intense. We're talking about Final Fantasy XIV Online. There's this new boss fight, Hades, that came out. Hades. It's got smaller ears. Do something like that. I need to play this game again. Bravely Default is really fun. Well, I don't know if it'll be fun anymore. It's a very long game. Like, there is one phase where you get reduced to 0 HP, tanks and healers have Doom, so they have to be healed to full. Tanks healers have Petrification, while DPS have Near Death, and have to take enough damage to kill themselves, but not enough to kill yourself twice, while getting knocked back, having Fork Lightning off balance, and oh my gosh. They add my girl in a game without my consent. Great idea! Great idea! What a great deal! Did you ever watch, what's it called? Talking Tom and Friends? There's an episode where he's like, he's making this commercial and he's just like, wow, what a great deal! It's so good. It's Mischievous the Hedgehog. And they have to stagger them so they don't overlap. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds like you're gonna be having a good time. That's kind of why, like, I'm not playing games right now, because I'm like, I don't have the time to go through this. I don't understand. What's another song? A Fascinating Flower Country. It's actually not bad. I think it's that goes like this. Oh, Laura, you're welcome to call at any time to discuss the, what's it called? The thing, the new YouTube things, and I appreciate your insight into it. You're probably enjoying your iced cream right now. What is this iced cream? need to change his face a little bit. I think it's this cheek here. It needs to be a little bit higher, maybe. Oops. I didn't want to converge these eyeballs. Like that eye. Right there. Get that. And then... Okay. Japan is going to invade, and they are just going to drop AoE markers on the ground, and everyone is going to subliminally get in their cages or something. Games where there is more than one way to do something. Oh, yeah. So scripted and require almost near perfection. It's kind of boring. Like, we are being subliminally conditioned. Oh my gosh. I mean, you might be right. That's funny. You played Bravely Default, right, Krona? How's that drawing coming along, Louis? Hopefully pretty well. Drawing is coming along nicely. I just started on Shu Kurenai. Oh, very nice. It's a non-existent list of games I play. Oh, I see. Non-existent list of games to play. I get it. I see, friend. Icy friend. Chilly Willy friend. I didn't get like randomly texted, did I? Of course I did. Aim to make kids' videos safer, but creators will suffer. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, Pilf is still alive today. What do you mean? You were on earlier as well. The stream's about to come to an end though. I don't want it to because I want to finish this piece. It looks really good. It's like super clean. I'm always here, friend. And thanks for the likes, guys. He's missing a spike or something. And then I spent the last 2 hours editing. Yeah, I know. How's your video coming along? You spend a lot of time editing. That's really good. I think that's really awesome of you, friend. Wow. Sounds clearly unimpressed. No, really, it is. It's really good. Wow, that's just so special, isn't it? You're just so cool, huh? He's like, yeah, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better, actually. I think that line helps a lot. Oof. It is going the way I like it, honestly, now. I lose track of time while doing it, which is good. That is good. Because you're getting involved in the artistic process of just crafting out that video. Which is awesome. Aloria! Give me the deets on that info, fam. Louis, do you need me to stay until you finish your thing? How much time do you think you have left, Pilfer? I mean, I could end now, but if you think you're gonna finish it fairly quickly, then I can stay. I could just take a short break and get something to drink and come back if you guys don't mind. Or what do you guys want to do? Because I don't mind continuing to work on this. I'd rather do this than anything else, right? I'd rather make art than go play a game that's gonna that experience is gonna disappear immediately. Whereas this lasts forever. Let me go get something to drink real quick, and then I'll be right back. and we can continue doing art stuff. Oops. Just give me a second. Oh my gosh, please. Just do like 60 point. There we go. I was gonna lose my friggin' mind. Two-minute break. Alright, let me go take that break real quick, y'all. Oof. No break, no drink. Draw more. Milkshake chug stream. No, thank you. I'll give you what I have. I'll draw the last guy. No, I'll just be right back. I'm just gonna get something to drink real quick. Uh-oh. Color a bit wonky. Be right back. Just give me like a few seconds. Just enjoy. Yas. Yeah. I can alphabet soup. Well, let's do it in the meantime. Oh, take your time. That was a perfect little break. Aloria, you're welcome to call. Do you want me to call you, or did you want to call me, Aloria? Or did you want to wait till actually I'm done streaming? It doesn't matter either way. I don't mind talking on stream as long as it's, you know, PG. Oof. You can just make a voice chat in your Discord, and I can join it. Remember to drop a like. Yeah, please, thank you. I'm trying to find you on there. I'll just join your voice chat. Hopefully it's not too quiet. Bruh. Hello? I'll make sure that it's not pushed to top. Voice activity. I'm in your Discord, Aloria. I'm in your Discord. Turn down my music a little. Push to talk. Aeon. Aloria! Hello.
Hello.
Can you guys hear her alright? I can't hear her at all. I gotta turn down my music or turn her up. And turn my music down. Let me know if she's too loud for y'all. You can test it too, Aloria, because I don't think
I've got to turn the volume off on the stream so I don't hear myself twice.
Sounds good.
It's weird with the delay.
I can't hear
Hi.
this. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Pilferpup
You have a
stream.
guest on your stream. This
I
is
know.
exciting.
It's for once. It's what people always want.
Unprecedented.
I know. It's way more interesting than just Pilferpup talking to a blank wall. You gotta hit the bell first. No, she's a quiet girl. Apparently you're a quiet girl. You know what? I might actually have it turned down from when I had the voice chat open and everybody joined it and started screaming, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let them do their thing and just turn that voice chat off, like volume wise.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Why you guys gotta ruin a good thing?
I know. They're like, how come we haven't done voice chat again? I'm like, gee, I don't know, guys. You tell me. Is it in? I'm just gonna turn input and output volume. Well, is it input or output that's somebody coming in? Unbannable. Oh, Kujin, welcome to the stream. How quiet are you?
Hi everybody.
Hello.
It's also the end of the day where my voice is really tired from teaching, so I have like deep man voice.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
you sound.
Hi children.
You have bro voice.
I'm gonna learn you some art.
Oh my gosh, teach us something.
So, I don't know, you good to go with your volume adjusting?
I think so. I think it's all right.
You think?
Oh, Louie, how can you hear her all right, Louie, or is she too quiet, girl?
Louis is the voice of honesty.
Yeah, Louie will let us know if something's not right here. Louie lets me know all the time that things aren't right, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Louie.
All the things. No, we all let you know.
Oh, that's true. And I appreciate that. And even in times my love life, you're like, Pilfer, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, Pilfer.
Pilfer.
Oh, Pilfer.
Please.
It got me like, I'm sorry you don't pique my interest. I was like, oh, we gotta work on your approach, dude.
We're gonna rebuild them stronger. We have the technology.
Wow.
You're doing it wrong.
Sad is I'm really not the person to be asking about social skills.
Oh, fair enough.
Just no.
Maybe I'm too loud.
I'm too I.
You're
my
too...
INFJ.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't have the skills.
I'm too.
I'm better now that I'm old, but like,
Yeah, I'm too
shoot.
extrovert. Oh, thank you very much, Kyujin. Right, right.
Ah. So yeah, so do you know anything
Well, apparently
about
they're
the
they're changing it to where it's like, I guess it's more family friendly, or there's an option for like, oh, if you want to do streams that are there's like two types, I guess, and it's like it's either it's kid friendly and like you're okay and you get like all these ads and stuff, or it's not kid friendly and it's just like that extreme, I guess.
that is l- slight like maybe 1% correct.
Okay.
Okay. So the background for this is months ago, the FTC came at YouTube and said that they were breaking a bunch of rules, and so we're going to fine you thousands of dollars
Oh,
because,
figures.
yeah, and it's because YouTube was using um, information from kids' channels to have ads
Hmm.
on those, on child-directed content.
Okay.
Um, and so the FTC was not happy that they took information about kids
Hmm.
viewing um, and using that to target them with ads. And
Hmm.
that's where they said they broke the rules. So in response to that, YouTube and the FTC came to a settlement. They still have to pay a fine, but it's
Hmm.
not as much, and YouTube has to comply with certain rules by January 2020.
Okay.
In order to comply with those rules, there are new rules for us as creators, and we need to designate either our channel as a whole or individual videos one by one
Hmm.
as either child directed content or it's not child directed content. If you choose child directed content by January 2020, you are no longer going to have comments on your channel.
Oh,
That's
weird.
disabled. You
Hmm.
cannot have your bell is going to go away. You won't have notifications.
Hmm.
Um, you're not going to have a community tab. You are not eligible for membership
So
to offer
basically, you
membership.
can't do child correct directed content whatsoever, with while
Yeah.
like
So the
hosting
big
a
thing
community.
is
Yeah.
that people that are child directed content, like family YouTube channels, child education, anything that a child is um, that it's geared to children or children are into. So
Hmm.
anything, for example, with cartoons in it, bright coloring, children's music,
Right.
and it's very inclusive and very vague.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
As
vague.
per YouTube's normal,
Well,
like,
the thing is, because of legalese,
right,
of course, they're kind of forced into that. It's
right.
not YouTube's fault. It's what they're backed into. Um, so where this applies to our channels
Hmm.
is mine. I would not say that I am directing my content at kids,
Right.
specifically. However, a huge percentage of my subscribers are, kids that are 13 years and under
Right. Same.
because they're into art.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm not targeting them. But because there's a huge amount of kids like watching my content, I need to choose child directed content.
Right.
Now, if I was trying to get away from all the restrictions of child directed content and chose to put not child directed, um, Google is going to be using their bots and everything to screen everything like they have been doing.
Hmm.
And it's super easy um, because it's very, very comprehensive. It's
Hmm.
super easy for them to look at screenshots, to hear the audio, to pick up on keywords, anything that kids are potentially interested in, and also the viewership. They can look at all of that very easily just with a click and determine whether or not I'm lying as a creator.
Right.
If they determine that I was lying in order to not have the restrictions, the FTC is coming at me as the creator directly,
Oh, weird.
and they can fine me, the individual, thousands of dollars
Right.
per video,
Right.
like per violation.
That's crazy.
So, like, that's why this is such a big deal. Along with because a lot of us are forced into choosing child directed content as designating our channel as that or videos.
Hmm.
Um, you're not getting any AdSense. There won't be ads on your channel. And so those people that are relying on that because they're big enough to actually have a significant income from that, they're not going to have that anymore.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, so there's a huge uproar with that. Um, the other thing to consider is, because you yourself like have a lot of things, you have a lot of kids watching your stuff. You're
Right.
doing a lot of cartoony figures. Um, like it just screams kids. It's
Right.
just the nature of your channel. So it would behoove you to choose child-directed content. And what's going to happen with that is you're not going to have all those things anymore. Like let's say you put up a new video and most of the time you do live streaming. I
Hmm.
don't know. I've been trying to find out if live streams still have chat enabled, but my
Right.
guess is that it won't if
Right.
you're
Because
being
then
cat
somebody can come
friendly.
in and just spam like swear words.
Exactly. So, if we're doing live streams and it's not interactive, it's like that's not very appealing.
Well, that's what I was saying. I think, well, for a long time, I've wanted to switch over to Twitch anyways because there's more room to grow through it. So this will give me a
Yeah,
reason to just do that full time. That
exactly. That's why, like, it's a little disheartening for me because, I've spent the last year and a half building up my YouTube channel. It's like a
right,
nice
same.
job.
It's been
Uh,
like 2 years for me, and it's like, oh, I guess now I just have to. But
yeah,
at the same time, we could also just make episodes and then make sure that those episodes are just purely child friendly, and then we won't have to worry about necessarily like comments or whatever. Just that people know that you
well, it's
stream on
not so
Twitch.
much that as a worry. At least
Hmm.
not. That's not what I'm worried about.
Hmm.
For my channel, I do a lot. I do live streams. I also do a lot of just time lapses and videos.
Right.
Um, so let's say I put out a video, and in order for my video to be promoted, um, the current algorithm is promoting things that people are watching in the first 24 hours.
Hmm.
How many views, and especially watch time.
Right.
Watch time is the key. So if not many people are like, I'm not getting those watch time minutes in the first 24 hours, it's really unlikely that YouTube is going to promote my video and that anybody's going to see it.
Right.
Um, and if there's no notifications, nobody's going to know to come for a new video.
Hmm.
Um, it's going to be
They'd have to like manually
really
check
hard
even. Yeah.
for me to grow as a channel. It's just, and I'm small. YouTube is more crowded. Um, so it's not really worth it for me anymore to try and grow it because it's just an uphill battle, like more so than it was before.
Which it already
And
was like a pretty big uphill
oh yeah,
battle.
but now I can't even interact with my followers.
Right.
So, and that was like the huge payoff for me was creating a community, and that's not possible if I can't interact with people.
Right.
Um,
Well, I mean, I guess you could just do not non kid friendly, right? And then that would still allow everything that we have now.
I would have to completely, well, what I would have to do is mark all of my previous videos as kid friendly,
Mm.
as child directed, and then my later ones, I would have to change my content and think of a whole new thing to do. Like it was just way too much.
Right.
Plus, like I already have subscribers that are
Right.
following. I'm still going to have kids watching my stuff,
Hmm.
and it's just way too big of a risk for and the
Right.
FTC has described this situation as finding these creators as shooting fish in a barrel.
Right. Right.
That's their like that's what they
Right.
said.
Well, that's the way it is going to be too, because that's the way it is on. They're treating you like a almost like a TV channel,
Yeah.
and because you're going to
So
be responsible for whether or not your content is something you can have kids watch,
exactly.
which I kind of
So
get, but at the same time, it's like I don't know.
I don't think the FTC realizes how big of an impact this is.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm thinking is how is YouTube going to weather this out? And maybe this is kind of the beginning of the end for YouTube.
Yeah.
Um, there's no way for me to really know about how they can withstand this, like what abilities they do have,
Hmm.
what financial backing they, and they are owned by Google, and Google is pretty popular, I hear.
I think
So,
Google's owned by Disney, so
is it really?
I think so. I think it's all part of one like big conglomerate. Because I know Activision Blizzard is owned by Disney or like Vivendi, and then Vivendi's owned by Disney, and I think
Oh my
Google
gosh.
was bought out by
What is
like some,
not owned by Disney? I'm not
nothing.
owned by Disney.
So literally, we were just talking about how the future, like the mark of the beast, the end of times revelation, is gonna be just like different
It's
like
the
groups.
mouse.
Yeah, it's the mouse exactly. So it's just you're gonna
I
have
have said
you're-
that before in
yeah.
jest, and now it's like
It's too true. Yeah.
it really is. It's kind
Yeah.
of scary.
Because
I'm
Disney
not
owns
bowing to the
everything.
mouse.
You have to. You have to, or you get
No,
executed. Quite literally.
no.
You think
Throw me in the
you're
fiery
we're talking about
furnace.
we're getting triggered over being fined. It's gonna be literally like, oh, you get off with your head. It's just gonna be
Oh
Alice
my
in
gosh.
Wonderland.
No. I just painted the roses red. That was wow. Flashbacks to that.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's old.
It is. I mean, Disney Plus talk now. Because my brother got Disney Plus, so I have it. And I'm like, dang, I don't even want to watch like any of these movies on here, but I do want to watch all these like original classics. I'm like kind of excited for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were watching something earlier today that is on Disney Plus. Are you aware that The Wizard of Oz had a sequel in the
The
80s?
Wizard of Oz. Oh, I did not know that. Was it a? Oh yeah, it was the Looking Glass, right?
No, Return to Oz.
Oh, weird. I don't
You're
know that.
thinking of Alice in Wonderland. Looking Glass is
Oh,
Alice in
you're right.
Wonderland.
You're right. Wizard of Oz.
No, Return to Oz. And I believe it's on Disney Plus.
Hmm.
It is freaky. It is
Should I watch it?
it was super bad.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I should
Watch
watch
it.
it.
Please watch it. I want to know your reaction. I
Okay.
wish I was there watching it.
Yeah.
Like
Pilferpup reacts to Wizard of
oh my god,
Oz.
that's the reason why we're watching. We were watching it during a lunch break at work,
Oh, that's fun.
and just so I could watch the reactions, and it's horrible. It's horrible. It's so it's both equal. This is kind of horrifying, and also kind of this is so bizarre. What is happening? Like every 30 seconds, you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, that's weird. What is happening?" And it's a children's movie.
Right.
Oh my goodness. And I think it was like from 1985. I remember watching it as a kid and being totally freaked out.
I'm gonna have to check it out now.
Totally.
You've got
Can't.
me hooked. You got me hooked.
I can't even. Yes, you need to watch it, and then
We'll have a
do.
discussion.
You can do a Pilfer Reacts video.
I'm just gonna stare
Please
straight
do.
at the screen
Yes.
the whole time. Not even have like a
Yes.
real reaction.
That
That's
would be
funny.
so beautiful. Can we just?
Real talk. Let's do it.
Yes.
It's
That's
funny.
good content
Yeah.
right there. You're welcome. We'll do it on Twitch.
Sounds good. That's a good idea. When
That's
we
how
start
we
our
get
Twitch
followers.
channels. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
What ice cream did you eat? Because you said you were eating ice cream earlier.
A mint chip.
Oh, that's the best. That and I remember I
Mint
used to get
chip.
strawberry or no, rainbow sherbet was the one that I used to get all the
That's
time.
pretty good.
That one's good. And
That's...
then or coconut, pineapple
Oh, you
coconut was
lost
it?
me.
Pineapple coconut.
You lost me with coconut.
Oh, that's too bad. My ex roommate, my last roommate, was allergic to coconut, and what we don't realize is that there's coconut in like everything, and one of the things is like Dorito chips have like a coconut paste to get like the cheese to stay, but it doesn't say it necessarily. I'm sure it does somewhere, but
Ah,
so we left like a
as long as
bag
I
out.
can't taste it. I don't like the taste of
Yeah,
coconut.
yeah. And so like just the bag, like the air around the bag got her had this like crazy allergic reaction. Hey
Oh no.
YouTube, Louis here. Shut up about being child friendly and worry about people who are trying to make content in global warming.
Oh my gosh.
Well put, Louis.
All right, the
Louis for
voice of
president.
reason,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
Louis for president.
Yeah.
Unbannable.
What's
Do
your
you want me to?
platform?
So what I was gonna say is because I was gonna talk to one of my old friends. He does like video editing and stuff, and I was just gonna have him take the videos that I have already and then like download them, edit them, and like compress them into like 8 minute or like 15-minute videos per episode, and then have like a different channel of that.
Uh-huh.
That summarizes basically the episode, but I don't know. We'll
I
see.
see your last live stream with the infamous what was
Huh.
Leko?
Oh yeah, like the
Megan?
gecko. Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see the compressed version of
Yeah,
that.
where it's
Like
just like
that
it's
would be
just
like a
all
blooper reel.
yeah, it's just all the silly parts where because there's like
Yes.
you guys bring out like these such ridiculous reactions from me and I'm like, who is this person that I'm watching? This isn't me. Like I never have
Right.
this much
That
fun.
with some captions
Yeah.
and some animations.
Oh my gosh, that'd be
Um,
great.
oh,
That'd be 1,000 out of 10. So maybe
yeah.
we'll do something like that.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So tell me of the Twitch. What's the vibe on how does Twitch work as far as like
So Twitch
gaining
is
a following and all
so
that?
so Twitch is more about consistency more than YouTube is about like quality of content. People that put on Twitch are the equivalent of your parents that put on the TV just to have it in the background so there's something going on. So people
Okay.
that watch Twitch will do one of two things. They'll go on there and be like, "Yeah, I want to watch this and be a part of this," or they'll be like, I'm gonna put this on while I play my games, and then it'll give me like advice or whatever it is, and it's just like something calming, like almost like a white noise in a sense. So if you were to do Twitch, you'd be not necessarily full time, but you'd have to
It'd
have
be
some
like
like a
painting
yeah, and
ASMR.
yeah, exactly, something like that, and people eat that up. They love that stuff. Twitch is very difficult to grow on, even if you're consistent. Correct, but the thing with Twitch is that there's more. Well, unbannable. You're more thinking for like games because the games market
Yeah,
is
what's the
saturated.
hack?
Is saturated,
What's the
but
Twitch
with
hack?
what's the tips and tricks for getting big on Twitch? No,
Right, I've
for
just been researching YouTube like a
right,
schmuck.
yeah, same. Um, but when I was on Twitch, I was blowing up like so fast because I did art streams and I did Final Fantasy live streams for both of those like every single day. It was like 5 hours
Oh
every single day, and it was so much and it was exhausting, and I hated
wow.
it so much. But we were getting huge, and when I had like people on that were in conversation, that was getting like even bigger. And so I stopped because it was too much, and the people that I was on with got jealous that my Twitch was blowing up and not theirs because mine was the one that was hosting like all this stuff. And so they left, and I was like, all right, I don't want to deal with these people anymore. Like, I'm just gonna do YouTube. It'll catalog all my videos, etc., etc. Affiliated, bro. I was almost affiliated. Same. I was right there too, unbannable. So I stopped, but I want to go back because what happens is you'll be streaming and then it'll randomly put your stream on someone else's when if you're streaming and they're offline, they can have it set up to where it'll I don't know if it's random or what dictates who you host for, but their channel will host your stream. I think sometimes it's random or sometimes it picks from like your list or something. And so
That's
that'll
weird.
yeah.
Wait, hold up. What is hosting?
So it's like you're not streaming, but you're channel, because it has like followers, it automatically has the person's video that you're friends with or something on yours. So if like, let's say I'm
Oh,
streaming now and you're
so
not, your channel will be like, hey, Pilferpup is live on Aloria's channel, and they can be like, your followers will be like, oh, cool. So there's just more ways to like,
oh, just to keep people continuously watching content,
correct,
they're like,
correct.
hey, this isn't available, but these things are.
Yeah, like Unbannable just said, you can choose who you host, and I think sometimes it's random too, or not. Like you can also decide if you want it to be random.
Oh.
But not only
There's
that,
a
but
strategery here.
yeah,
So you
people.
need friends on Twitch
Yeah, you want to network a lot too, and that's what I did back then. But we moved away from that. So, what's it
for
called?
friends self. Friends
Well,
help
yes,
friends.
yeah, exactly. But I'm saying my group back then.
Right. Yeah, I
That
know,
that
but no, this is now.
this is now right. Okay, correct. So,
Wink, wink. You can't
wing
see
wing,
me winking, but I
but there's
am.
some savage winking going on. Uh, so I'm thinking
In the
like,
platonic sense.
yeah. Um,
Not to make it socially awkward or anything. See, you
Yeah,
made it. I made it. Can't.
Unbannable
It's
wants in on this
full
too.
circle, my
Yeah,
friends.
I
Full
know,
circle.
full circle. Oh yeah, because of our previous conversation, geez Louise.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, people on Twitch are more, and I don't mean this to be like to sound weird, but they're more willing to give money, like to, because it's like $5 here or there, and then people come, oh nice Louise, send it through, and then I'll critique it after this conversation.
Do you have to have a certain amount of followers and stuff to get monetized?
No, you don't. I
Oh my
think
gosh, you can just start off right
to
away.
to get paid by Twitch, you can. I think you can get partnered. You can get partnered. I think almost immediately, unlike YouTube, and then to get paid from Twitch to be like a part of their like we pay you to just have your content. You have to have 550 viewers for, I think it's like 2 hours a day, 5 times a week or something like that.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean,
full-time job.
well, that's the point. That's why Twitch is paying you to stream, is because of that.
But
But
good for them. They get it.
yeah, exactly. So there, what I end up seeing a lot of is like, you'll be streaming and then somebody will come in and be like, oh, you have like all these people watching, I like your content, here I'll pay for like 3 subs or whatever, like a handful of subs as like a tip, and that's about $15, maybe 20 with tax, and that's for 3 people basically subbing to you, which costs $5 each, I believe. And so people
Wait,
just,
subs as in subscriptions, like
they're, yeah,
followers, or is
what
it
when
okay?
you have when you're partnered with Twitch, you can get subscribers, which is $5 per subscription. There's followers and subscribers. YouTube's subscriber is equivalent to Twitch's follower. And so when you have somebody subscribe to you on Twitch, they're paying money. I think it's like $5 to have access to whatever it is you give your subscribers to like have on your channel whenever they show up. They can be like, oh yeah, I'm subscribed. They get the little icon, and they get like emotes specifically for that. You need 50 followers, except,
Why am I not doing this
well, that's what
already?
I'm saying. But the problem is
Oh my
if you
gosh.
think YouTube is saturated, Twitch is like twice as much.
Well, what about in the art category? Is it
Well, that's what I'm saying, is art is a little different, because no two artists are necessarily the same, and there's a
right?
lot of like, let's say like lewd artists, and whatever form they can get away with, right? And so those are going to pull a lot of people. But on the cartoon side, there's a decent amount, but it's also like, you get what you bring to the table, in contrast to
Yeah,
like a gamer that's screaming all day to get like the most attention, to be the loudest voiced. But with an artist, it's a combination of like personality, consistency, and like style. It's like content, like what do you draw that would make me interested. The art category is actually
right.
blowing up now, though. Yeah, exactly. Like Unbannable said, Unbannable is going to be a part of our group because he's the insight on like a lot of this, because he's younger than us. All done? Okay.
Yeah. You need to teach us the ways, young
Yeah,
one.
yeah. He knows.
Teach us all the
Yeah.
ways.
I have friends that still stream on Twitch, but it can. I mean, you stream, so you know. It's just, it can get tiring, but you just have to stick with it. until
Yeah, I
it.
can't last longer than like 2 hours or so,
Yeah,
and then my
that's
voice starts
me.
going.
Yeah, and I get like emotionally exhausted. Like, please. It's more that I just want to break, and it's
Well,
like I
that
don't come back. Yeah.
like you're a student and you have a day job. I'm working full time. Like it's
Right. Exactly.
like by the time we're actually streaming, we're already tired. We're
It's
coming to
true.
stream tired.
It's true, and I'm like trying to bring my A game, and you get my like
Right. It's hard
Z
to be
game.
entertaining when it's like, this is my
Well,
off
that's what's
hours.
surprising is like I really got blessed because you guys are so fun. Like, I'm not just saying that, like, actually fun. When I stream, I'm like, oh, there's only two people, and then like you show up on Bannable, Louis, Kujin, Matthew. You guys show up, and I'm like actually having a genuinely good time. It's why
Yeah,
the
because it's
difference
like a
between,
hangout. Like
yeah, it's like hanging out and drawing together, in which I've tried to make friends doing that in real life, and like artists are just rude. They're like not cool people to hang out with usually, which
yeah.
sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
that is a world that I'm not actually familiar with because
Well, that's not the worst thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I there's part of me that wishes I had gone to art school and part of me that's like nobody really speaks highly of going to art school.
Yeah. I mean, the best part about it is you get like more refined from where you are, but the problem is most of the artists in art school aren't very refined to begin with, and they're starting art
Mm,
school with this idea of like I'm going to be a Japanese anime animator without having any intention of actually practicing or like studying. They're like, I just want that degree to get a job, and then I guess I'll be a good
right.
animator. It's like that's not how it works. You have to like freaking bust your butt to get
Well, that
anywhere.
and it's so competitive from what I hear.
Right, exactly. Which is why I'm starting my own studio, but it's also because I don't want to work, so many hours making somebody else's dream come true.
Right, that's the thing, and it just sounds like it's just a sweat box.
It
Like if you
is.
do get hired,
Yeah, it can be fulfilling if that's what you want, but to me it just sounds like not so
I think
much.
it depends on the company.
Yeah.
But so yeah.
Wow.
So now you know of the fate of YouTube.
Yeah. So we might end up switching to Twitch.
A Twitch switch.
Twitch switch. You got it.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll talk to people in Discord and see what they think if they're okay with it. Because I know some of them, they can't use Twitch. I think it has to do with their country or something.
Yeah,
Or
that's the other thing is
yeah,
bringing your current following
yeah.
over.
And I just feel bad because it's like all these people that show up all the time, they like my YouTube channel, and it's like I don't want to be like, oh, sorry guys, you lose out because I want a different opportunity, even though you were the ones that
Yeah.
like were there sticking beside me.
Is Twitch just streaming?
Yes, for the most part. You can do like clippets of your episodes, kind of like YouTube, but it's not the same. Like nobody goes to Twitch that's like, I want to watch these episodes.
Yeah. Which is where like I guess YouTube had its own little niche, but you know, with these change like there are a lot of people that are just not going to survive this.
Right. It's true, and a lot of people that are going to get fined. There's going to be a lot of controversy from it, which I'm kind of excited because I like that I like chaos, so I'm like, ooh, what juicy stuff is going to come from this? But at the same
Yeah,
time, it's like,
are you enjoying the chaos of just the conversation? Like, hey,
yeah,
that's
yeah, I kind of am. I'm
let
kind
me
of,
inform you of the stuff that's gonna go
yeah.
down.
I'm like, oh yeah, give me that. I would
Oh
cheat
my
on my
gosh.
previous chaos for this chaos.
It was like the last straw that today
Yeah,
was just going through all that. I had a good day at work today, but it was also exhausting.
right. As per
Um,
usual, even like your best days will end up like
oh my gosh. Well, all my classes today we did chalk pastel, so you can imagine the mess. And
babies
I'm
using
also
chalk.
doing frescoes with some of my kids and pouring plaster.
Oh wow.
And so we've got plaster and glue and chalk pastel all over the classroom, and I'm continually cleaning that up. I even did chalk pastel with 4-year-olds today, so love those little people. But like, oh my goodness, the the mess was real.
Right.
Just tired from cleaning, just physically tired. I came home And when I'm tired enough, I get kind of weepy. Like it doesn't take much.
Oh, you
So I
someone
come
puts on a
home and
sad
it's
movie.
like, oh, I might as well bite the bullet right now and just select child directed content,
Oh,
which sounds like, oh, that's so great, child directed content, how sweet. But it's like, no, no, that's like a death sentence for
it
my
kind of
YouTube channel.
it kind of is, yeah. When did that go live today? That you have to do that? Oh,
Yes,
I didn't
that's
know
why I
that.
asked if you got the prompt for the settings. So you have until January to select whatever option.
I mean, obviously I can't because I want to. If I'm gonna keep streaming, I'm gonna keep streaming on
Oh,
YouTube.
it's not going to actually affect anything until January. I've already selected mine and I checked mine. I still have comments and stuff like that.
Oh,
So the changes aren't going to go into effect until January.
mm-hmm.
So you can just select it now and it's not really going to do
Right.
anything.
I'll have to do that
Um
then after.
yeah, just so you don't forget. I don't want you to get
Left behind.
that left behind. Oh, that's a whole mess. It's like Pilfer's been left behind. Gosh, flashbacks to those movies.
I know. Once upon a time, and the controversy of that and the Da Vinci Code.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Those books were like a big deal when they came out.
Uh, yay for Christian subculture.
Right. Bruh. I won't play any of those games. Why not? Star Wars is a tarp. Wait, what? Honestly, pilfer facts. Wait, what pilfer facts? How wow, bruh? Because I don't own a PS4 or a Switch or Xbox. Inside my apartment, between like me and my roommates, we own all of the consoles, and I don't play any of them.
How do you get anything done?
I don't play them because I'm tired of finding games being like, wow, this looks exciting, and it being like a 4 or a 5 across the board. I'm like, wow, that was a waste of time, but I spent money on it. I have a stack of games here on the side that I just haven't even opened, and I like bought them day one for like $70, and it's like, but why? I have no intention of playing them anytime soon or at all.
Oh my gosh. Can I confess something?
Do it.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be rough.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be very rough, especially because it's on stream.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you know of my loss of World of Warcraft because the current expansion is
Oh,
garbage.
right. It's boo-boo.
So it's left a void.
Uh-oh, don't do it. Did you start playing Final
Okay.
Fantasy? You gotta play with me and Chrono.
No, no, I haven't been playing that. So,
You should totally play it.
the 10-year-old girl in me discovered Star Stable Online. I
Oh
don't know if you've heard of
no!
this.
Yeah,
I know.
Rosla,
It's so
and Rosla and Sign Hey Haven play that game, and they're
yeah.
obsessed with it. Rose always sends me. It's either no, it's Sign who always sends me like screenshots of her horses, and she's like, "Can you show it on stream?" I'm like, "This has nothing to do with art, but because you're so passionate about this, I'll show it on stream." Just I'm like, you get to choose two. You can choose two out of this 100 pictures of your friggin' horses, your digital pixel horses. Yeah, you small child. Just like I'll just yeah, just to get you to stop asking. But it's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
So I play that every now and then.
I mean, fair
And
enough. I get it.
it's so funny because my 10-year-old self would have been squeeing with joy. Like,
Right.
because
It's like it's apparently like really good. Like people actually genuinely
it's
enjoy it, and
pretty
I'm
legit.
at
Like I've
yeah.
been through, I'm caught up with the quest lines.
Oh my gosh. Your story quests,
Yes,
the battle
and
for the
it gets
horses.
involved.
Right. I
Self.
mean, somebody knows what they're doing.
Oh
Somebody
my
made like
gosh.
a good game.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna spoil. I don't think I'm gonna spoil anything for anyone. The cheese factor is so real.
I mean, that's the best part, right? It's like
It really is.
yeah.
That's what that was gonna and
Even right
it's
now
gonna
you're
be
like
so
nerding out.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm all geeking out
I
over
know.
this.
I don't blame
It's
you.
so cheesy. I was like, this is great.
It's the
Like
best.
I'm giggling just because of all the cheese.
Right.
And so like the last quest line, we have to like go and like save this person And
Spoilers. I'm just kidding.
my
You're fine.
I know there are spoilers. I don't think anybody hears into this.
No, I don't think
So
so.
I have to dive off of a barge into the ocean
That
to
sounds
save someone.
cool.
Okay?
With
So
your
somebody
horse.
falls, and then my horse, who has not spoken to me previously, turns around as I'm riding it and says, "Hey, hold on. I got this."
Oh my
And like
gosh.
dives into the ocean with me on it.
That sounds awesome.
You just see the horse with me on it, like going over, like third person,
Wait, so the horse
going
has
over
become
the barge.
sentient?
All of a sudden, the horse starts flying. And he's like, "I'm taking my true form," and
Oh
it's
my
it
gosh.
sprouts wings.
That
And he's like,
sounds
"My magic is
incredible.
growing." I was like, "What? What? What?"
That sounds amazing. I
I
would,
know. There's like so many moments like that where it's so cheesy
but it
and
sounds
so like
like it broke its own rules, and you're like, that sounds amazing. That sounds
yeah.
fun.
My favorite is when my horse starts talking to me. It cracks me up.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, "Hey, I got this.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna go get him." I was like, all right, horse."
Oh my gosh. That's fun.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's my confession that I played this silly game.
That's your what is
Was
it
that a
called?
good
Your
one?
guilty pleasure.
Oh, I don't even know if it's that. It's just this is just me longing for a game to play,
That
and
you're
that's the best I can come up with
right,
right now.
right.
That's not as um the
That's
next expansion for Warcraft looks promising.
I
I watched.
mean, I guess. So me and Blizzard have this long history since like 1995, right, when like Warcraft 1 came out. Like I played those games since the beginning, and so I've
Oh
seen
wow.
Blizzard at its best when it made Warcraft 2. Then Warcraft 3 was like pinnacle because they studied every single thing in pop culture to make like a perfect story and a perfect revolutionary game. Follow that up with World of Warcraft, perfect story, perfect revolution of a game. Follow that up with Diablo 2, which was actually before, which is like another thing that like broke the game market. Everybody was losing their minds. And then they did StarCraft 2, which was like even better. And then since StarCraft 2, they've done nothing but make things that are worse than a previous version of itself. So like Pandar or Cataclysm came out and people were like, "Oh, that's not very good." Then Pandaria, that wasn't as good as Cataclysm. So whatever. And then they're like, "Oh, Warlords of
Yeah.
Draenor, that wasn't as good as Pandaria." And they're like,
I hear
"Okay,
Wrath was good though. I hear Wrath was
oh,
good.
Wrath
I
was
came in.
pinnacle. Wrath was like the best version of like Blizzard that anybody's seen, and it was fantastic. But the problem is that ever since they joined Activision, which is like mid
Oh
Wrath,
no, like things have gone down
it's gone down consistently, including Diablo 3 and every single StarCraft expansion after 2's initial release. This is all post Vivendi and or post
right.
Activision. And so they've had these like trigger words or keywords of saying like, "Oh, we're listening to players. We're going to give you what you want. We're going to change the game and blah 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 this and blah blah that." They've said that every single time, and every single time
Right.
everybody's gone back. So they're saying it again. It's like, yeah, I want to believe you, but you also know what gets people in the doors not to stay. And that's the consistency with like Disney too, is like they'll say what that you need to hear to get you to sit down to see their movie but not stay to watch the movie and enjoy it. So it's like
Right.
I'm tired of falling for this trap of being like, yeah, we know what you want, we're going to give you something really cool, but in reality they don't care. They're just like, we just want you to buy the initial version so that our shareholders are like, "Oh cool, they're buying your product," and then move on. Yeah, Overwatch 2 is a
Right.
prime example. It's literally just what they already have in Overwatch 1, but they're selling it to you for a full like box price. So
Wow.
I'm not against people being excited for it because at least there's something to be excited for nowadays. But it's just, I'm obviously gonna buy like Shadowlands because I'm a weeb, and that's what I do. But I'm gonna be like, this is either gonna be really cool or it's just gonna be like another version of the game that we're already playing.
Well, I thought that initially Battle for Azeroth was fun. The questing was a lot more engaging for me for like the initial quest lines and
Hmm.
stuff. I was okay until the reward system broke down.
Well, that's the way it's
And
been
then
since Pandaria, and like, it's not really challenge. I don't know. I'm just kind of done with
Legion I liked. I
Legion.
liked
Legion had
Legion.
a nice narrative, but at
It
the
had
same
its
time, like
problems,
world quests
but
every single day, And then
Yeah,
when
the
you
grinding was
yeah,
not fun.
yeah.
But I think as a whole expansion, I didn't have as big of a problem. Like Apex crystals nearly got me to quit the game, but
Right.
um, they got over that.
Right.
I think as a whole, I really had fun with Legion.
Yeah.
Battle for
I thought some
Azeroth
of it was pretty
was,
fun, but the problem is BFA is just like the parts of Legion that I didn't like continued on.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad. Although, like the people that did the art and the people that did the
Well,
quest line, they did their job.
Blizzard's
I
art
really,
team is like top notch, so it's always
yeah.
gonna have fantastic music and like art for their world designs, like gorgeous. Yeah, some of the
And
best
the
modeling.
cinematics were
Yeah,
amazing. Or
yeah,
and even the Warbringers
right.
were really good.
Yeah,
Like nobody's gonna say that, like Jaina's
she looks awesome.
song.
Oh
Oh my
yeah, that was
gosh.
really cool too. That like
Yeah,
narrative.
the thing and the stuff. Like it was good. But I'm hoping
Louis like, I'm only
because
free to
like
play, baby.
BFA,
Yeah.
they their stocks,
Oh yeah, they dropped drastically. All the
so I'm
there was
hoping that they
a big thing where all the WoW players went to Final Fantasy, and then there was like a poll where it's like, if you could have these things from Final Fantasy and WoW, would you want it? And all of them were like, yeah. And it's like, that just goes to show what you're doing wrong, and like you could just learn from this other team that's been doing it right this long.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, games are whatever they are.
But yeah, like there's a void, and I'm hoping that Shadowlands is passable
Yeah.
because I just want to do stuff with my druid, and
You want to play as a cat.
oh my gosh, I miss my cat,
Yeah.
my arc druid,
Oh yeah.
Aloria, which is where my name came from. It's from my druid.
Right. What server were you on?
The server, I'm on a few, but I
But
think I was on Thrall.
originally, were
My
you always on Thrall?
originally,
Yeah.
oh gosh,
We're on
I don't
Emerald
even know what I
Dream.
was on originally. That was a while. I came in on the end of Wrath
Okay.
and server hop so I can raid.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for a raid team. So
Trust me, I've passed without that. Wait, what? Solitaire? You're not free to play until you're Klondike 56. Wait, I don't get that. Unbannable.
Klondike.
What's Klondike 56?
I don't know. Is that like a dwarf? I can see that like a or no, it's a kobold.
Oh, it's a kobold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen
Take
the new
Kendall.
races you can unlock in WoW? That's the only reason I'm playing currently, is because you can
Are you really playing currently?
Yeah,
What
there's
server are you
I'm on. I don't think servers matter anymore, by the way. But I'm on. I think Ravenhole and Silverhand are the two
on? Okay.
that I play on.
Well, sometimes it matters.
I don't think so
Sometimes
anymore.
I mean you can still party up and do stuff together, but
Right, as long as they're the same faction, I think that's all that matters now. And
that's even questionable now.
why?
Wait, what faction are you?
I'm Horde right now because I'm unlocking the Vulpiran.
Okay.
They're this like new fox race that's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only
I've
reason
been
I'm
keeping
playing.
up.
Yeah, same. I always watch it to see if something's changing in a way that I would want. I'm always
Yeah.
disappointed.
Right. I mean, you have phones, right?
Jeez.
But no, I've got I'm on Alliance. I have some Horde characters, but I can't get into it.
Right. I mean, I like Alliance way more than Horde. Like I said, the only reason I'm playing Horde is for the fox.
Yeah. I would do that, but it's like I don't want to play Horde anyway, so why bother with the other factions? But
Well, I think they were saying that in Shadowlands, for the Shadowlands content, there's no faction. Like, you don't choose you choose your covenant. You don't have a faction though while you're there.
yeah, I saw that.
So I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, you can play with your friends regardless of
You know
faction.
I'm gonna be in like the fairy woodlands.
Yeah, of
right?
course. I
Right.
think that's what I'm doing too, where they have like wooden armor. It looked really
Okay,
cool.
so here's what we're gonna do, Pilf. We're both gonna get
And
Shadowlands.
we're gonna
We're
stream it.
going to stream our art and Shadowlands, and
Gameplay.
it's gonna be. That sounds great.
I'm down.
Can we put a pin in that?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm down.
yeah. All right.
You can join, and then all my current friends will love to have another person to like play with.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like, we're tired of
Like, I
playing with
probably
you.
don't have any friends in there now. Like, I was with a raiding team, and I've been gone for so long that it's
Right.
like,
Everybody's forgotten about you.
yeah, I don't exist. I'm not useful anymore. Just this old, washed-up druid.
It's fine.
I was just glad in Legion I got my like glowy cat form. That
I'm
was like,
sad I missed that. I messed up. I should have just done it. I was like, I'm not gonna play this game anytime soon, and I didn't play it for like a year, and then all of a sudden it's gone when I come back, and I'm like, oh well, that sucks.
oh, so you didn't do the mage tower.
Yeah,
I was so proud of myself when I did that because I'm
Karazhan. Yeah.
I can play. No, it wasn't Karazhan. It's the mage tower.
Oh.
Tower.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a one person raid
Oh, that sounds cool.
thing. So it was super hard until you eventually could just gear up to make it easier. But when I did it was hard. So they throw just everything at you, and it's like a raid boss for a single person. So I passed
Right.
that on my glowy cat.
Right.
So I miss my glowy cat.
You're like, now I want
Like
to play
you
again.
also, like, what do you main? Like, what's your main one?
So shaman is my go-to because I like healing.
Ah,
I like
elemental.
no, I like healing.
Enhancement.
Yeah, enhancement, and then resto, and then I was
Okay.
so my roommates they started playing again because of classic, and then they didn't like classic. I got to 60 on a warlock on classic because I never played a warlock before, and I was like, cool. I did molten core like after hitting 60, and I was like, cool. And then I was like waiting in town to find like a group, and I was like, oh no, I'm doing it again. And so I was like, all right, uninstall classic. Delete
Oh,
character, because when I was 18, right out of high school, for one thing I was playing in high school, and then right out of high school I started college, and I was skipping classes so I could raid, and then I would sit online all day on my warrior and look for a group to like tanker stuff, to like to start the politics of like being in a big raid group. And I was
right.
like, dang, all this time wasted. I could have like learned something or done something that like actually matters in my life, because I mastered rogue for PvP, and then I mastered warrior for tanking, and that was a big deal back then, and everybody was like, oh, belly rub, he's the best, like all across the server I became like super well known, and I was like, wow, if I did something that mattered in my life, that would be like I could apply this to that. And that's when I started drawing every single, or not every single day, but just in general as a profession. And I was like, all right, quit WoW. And then Burning Crusade came out, and I was like, ugh, and I gotta go back. And then I stopped drawing, and I stopped college again because I was studying psychology at the time prior to moving into art. And then Burning Crusade, same thing, and I was like, all right, I need to stop. This is not okay. And then Wrath of the Lich King came out the next time.
It's hard to be a healthy, sane person.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. And so luckily all the expansions after Wrath were like mediocre to like 3s. So I'm like, all right, I haven't had a reason to go back and play. But then Classic came out again like recently, and then I didn't do anything for that month like at all in real life. It was terrible. Oh man.
See, like I'm cool with that in like during the summer when I'm off and I'm on vacation, like for a time.
Right.
Like
I mean,
allow
I can
that
I
for
can
myself.
binge
But then
like
it's like
1 week and be okay with it, but once it gets past that, it's like, all right, clearly you need to make a change.
right, like I'm too old to do that.
Yeah.
I have responsibilities. Well, that and now like I'm even questioning like how much time can I dedicate to WoW because I'm running an LLC as well as doing my day job.
I
So
mean,
I'm gonna
realistically,
be like
realistically,
doing Twitch.
you should, yeah, I know. Realistically, you should not raid in WoW. You should just do like casual content. But
Yeah, I'm
that's
just gonna
why I
do
like Final Fantasy 14, is because you don't really need to raid. You just, everything's technically casual in it, and you can log in for like an hour or like 3 hours a week, and you will have gotten more out of that than you will have logging in for like 8 hours in WoW. So, and I've met like some of my best friends through Final Fantasy because the community is so nice and like everybody's such an adult, whereas like all the children still play WoW. So, yeah.
Yeah, I played it for Shadowlands. I'm just gonna do LFR. Like I can't.
Right,
I can't
exactly.
raid.
Right. Do that.
And I don't want to keep up with it.
Right. I do miss raiding in Wrath though. That was my favorite. I was all into that.
I had not raided before until Legion.
Oh, nice.
That was my first raiding experience.
And how'd you like it?
And they wanted me to tank. That's my bear. I was the most like tank squeamish tank there was. It was funny.
That's funny.
It was funny. We were a hot mess as a raid team, but it was great.
That's so funny.
It is 10 o'clock my time, which means it is my bedtime.
You gotta wake up and deal with children again.
Yes.
Good luck.
It's Friday though, so it's not. Tomorrow's my more chill day. Thank goodness.
Right.
But
I must
say goodnight to everybody. Thank you for having me on your stream.
It was a pleasure chatting with you, and thank you for informing me on all that information. I'm sure I'll have more fantastic stories about my previous life as a trigger heavy person. trigger happy. There we go. Trigger happy person.
I feel like I've learned so much.
You have. You know, because I just came back from Bible study and started streaming, and they said the same thing. They're like, "Wait, you draw?" And I'm like, I just face palmed because this is a men's group that I've been going to for like a year and a half to 2 years now, and they're like, "You're an artist," and I'm just like, I've mentioned this like a few times, guys, and I was like talking about some other stuff, and they're like, "Wait, you do this too?" And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, nobody knows who I am." I'm just like an enigma. But yeah, anyways. So
I kind of had that moment at work today as the art teacher, bringing in my zine that came last night, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So I took in my zine to work. I was like, "Hey, look what I did in October." And they're like, "You draw? Like, you're really good. Like, you should." Oh, wait, you teach art.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. You're missing the pieces to the puzzle there, friend.
That was funny. Like the joke of the day. Hey, you should teach art.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Mind blown.
Yeah. It's typical.
Anywho.
Good night, have a good night. Thanks so much for joining and making a good time even more fun. Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Let me get out of there before somebody else joins and they're like, "Hey, Pilferpup, me." That was funny. That was fun. I'm gonna play some more music. There we go. More music. That was funny. Art teacher good at art. What a twist. Oh yeah, I gotta look at Louis' art. Let's do that. Let's see. Oof. Is Pokemon Sword out already? I didn't even realize it was out yet. Alright, the actual fridge. Oof. Okay, so those are the characters, and this is... Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. I love your line art. This is beautiful line art, Louis. I like his hand. This looks really good. I like their shoulders too. Really nice. Yeah, your shoulders are really good. The body's really nice too. Very nice. This is looking really nice, Louis. Maybe his head can come up a little bit more like this. The hair is really nice. I think that's like really good. The outfits look really good too. You made them like really nice. Especially this one looks really good. And your line art's really nice too. I like this. His hair, this guy's hair right here looks really awesome. Especially this nice shape right here. And then his eyes follow that, which is really good, and then his mouth almost follows that too. It's really good, Louis. I like it a lot. Very, very nice art. You're really hitting that anime style. It's awesome. Look at his hair, bro. Trust me, Google time him. Louis Shirosagi. Oh, I thought this was the other character. Yeah, he's got like fire for hair. It's really cool. He looks like a pretty cool looking character. The art for him's fantastic. That muscle is like really nice, especially this right here, where like the hand has this bone right here. Right here. And then it just goes like that. That's awesome. It's got those muscles as well. I do need to practice like the body, and how to tighten up those muscles. Because whereas I do have like a style, and it's not a bad style. It's just I'd still like to get those anime legs of like Unbannable does them the best that I've seen. Because female character legs look really good. It doesn't help my confusion. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh my gosh, a Super Saiyan. That doesn't help my confusion. It's getting late, so I'll catch you next stream, Pill. Good night, everyone. He is the top one blader in Japan, the owner of Lost Lodgeness. Oh, very nice. Is that in the show or is that in real life? Also, I don't want to go to school. Alright, Unbannable. Oh yeah, I got the best leg ones. Well, I'm just saying, like, your anime girls, the way you draw them, I think it's like you do like this, and then you do something like that almost. I mean, your versions are like much better, but it's just the way you draw them is like really good. I mean, it almost looks like digigrade legs here, but you have a certain way of doing it that looks really nice, and that's one of the styles that I really like. Okay, in the show. Cool. That's what I thought. This is actually looking pretty good. I can't procrastinate further. I'll see you later. How long is this stream been? It's been about 3 hours and 20 minutes. I don't want to stop because I'm going to stop drawing if I stop streaming, which isn't the worst thing, but we might as well just keep drawing. I'm having a pretty good time with you guys, so it's fine. So what other games do you play, Louis? You said you mostly play like free-to-play games. I play on my phone since I don't own a console. Oh, I see. What do you play? I'm always looking for new, like, phone games, I guess you could say. I was playing, I played Raid Shadow Legends for, like, a while. So, I played that for a while, and I was like, it's cool, you know, I like the character designs, and I was like, I want to see more of them. I don't mind putting in, like, 5-10 minutes a day, you know, whatever. It's fine. I mostly just log in just to get the bonus and then log out. But 3 times I got like the top rank bonus that you can get, which is like, this will give you like max tier, you know, highest tier character to like play the game with. And I was like, cool, if I want to progress I need like stronger units. So 3 times I got that, and all 3 times, and that's like, I think it's like $50 to get them. But if you log in enough times, I think it's like a month. Every month you can get one for free after logging in 30 days straight, or 31 days straight. And I was like, alright, whatever. Like, click it, fine. And so all 3 times it gave me like the weakest unit from it, and I was like, they're clearly just trying to get me to pay money. So I was like, uninstall. Skullgirls, Clash Royale, Mario Kart, and Beyblade Burst. Oh, nice. Clash Royale. Clash Royale is actually genuinely fun. I think that is probably the best like mobile game I've ever played. I got super into it, like addictively, which is crazy for me, for like a month or like maybe like 2 weeks. And I was climbing the leaderboard super fast. I got to like 3,000, which is crazy. And I was like having a genuinely good time with it. And then I was like, alright, this is like, it's taking up too much of my time in my life. Because I was like actually going to start studying strategies and like what the best like builds are and like what to put points into and stuff and like all that stuff. So I was like, alright, this is getting out of hand. Like, it was fun when it was just like passively something that I enjoyed. So I uninstalled that. But yeah. I need a reference of Silver the Hedgehog. There we go. It's got like bright eyes. He almost looks like a bird. But he does just have like normal cheeks. What build do you do in Clash Royale? Because that game's pretty fun. I enjoy Skullgirls, but it's annoying when you fight someone but don't land a hit. Yeah, with the 2D fighting games, that's always going to be a problem. This song. This is like way too close there. Follow me. I usually use Mega Knight Pika deck, yeah. I don't play much. I retired once I got to Legendary. Right, exactly. I know exactly what you mean. At a certain point, you're like, I get it. You're like, next season's gonna be the same thing. But I do think they're onto something with those game creators, because like there's something that's genuinely fun about the strategy of that. Because like Hearthstone's too slow, and it's like I don't feel like there's enough skill involved to compensate for like the randomness of it. Whereas with like Clash Royale, there's like it's like how fast can your brain react, and they give you like a smaller pool. Because the randomness shouldn't be too much of a factor. It should be like how can you react to the situation like split second, and that's the fun of it because you're like and the match is over and it's like whoa, that was awesome. Actually, I'm surprised you don't play Hearthstone. Not that I mean, there's nothing. I don't have anything against Hearthstone, but I feel like you might like it. Oh wait, what? The thing with Beyblade app, you have to get the actual product to get them in the game. Oh, that's cool. And I'm like, nah, let me use YouTube to get the codes. With the good things about the codes is that it's multiple uses and not only just one use. Oh, that's really cool. So you could use somebody else's code to obtain it in the game for free. That's pretty cool. It's surprising that they let you do that and that it's not just like one print. old Sonic song. I don't know, so many people liked Silver the Hedgehog. It's pretty interesting to me. Because he's only from 06, as far as I know. Oh gosh, it's gonna ask, are you still listening? Yes, I'm still listening. His arms are pretty short. Oh. Ooh, maybe it heard me. Three new ones and I got them in the game already. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Oh, never mind, it's a different song. Gonna have teeth. Yeah. Just kidding. Well, my computer's lagging. I sent the pic to you for proof. Proof of what? Your bablets? Oh, nice. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this up on the screen. So I can't see too well here. Put it down here. So you get the strip, and then you get like the metal pieces that go around it. Oh, I see. There's like the metal casing right here, which is like the majority of it, and then there's like the metal in here. That's interesting. I have a friend when I was working at Apple that was obsessed with Beyblades, or at least he was for a while. It was always funny because he said they break all the time, and like you break your knuckles or break fingers with them because they're like like super fast and they're really heavy. And kids will like mess around with them, but they'll get like actually injured. They're like kind of dangerous. Alright, well I think that's going to be the end of the stream tonight, Louie. I really appreciate you hanging out and making this a great time. As I've said before, I really like it when you guys are here, and it's a lot of fun. So thanks so much. Have a great night. All stay safe. Bye.